Hi, everybody. So, it's been a very interesting week where carbonation is considered. Well, considered, yeah. So, I just happened to be on one of the channel holders' channel, and I think the channel holder was talking about another ex member. And guess who pops up? Bloodrina and her boyfriend. So, my daughter's coughing a little bit, so if I stop my broccoli properly, it'll be because I'm gonna go take care of her. Okay. So Bloodrina and Shiman was the on Sugar Love, because Sugar Love was talking about Trent Aaron's video, and his opinion on the you know, being part of carbonation, etc. And the two pop up. They pop up. They want to say they're a bit, they want a bit of attention, right? Because bear in mind, Bloodrina and Bucktooth wants attention. So the irony is that how, right, they said that how they're here for humanity and all that other claptrap, what they always talk about. And I think it turned into an interview in the end. But the reason why I put it on here, because after Velvet got with what's his name, Solar, a lot of things she herself changed. She got more tyrant, like a tyrant. Um, she's actually like saying she was the chiefess of the Earth plane, and she's gonna reboot carbonation and all this claptrap. When it's quite clear to see I've always said she was part of the abuse in the cult. Anyway, I don't need no confirmation on that. The videos alone tells me a lot. And for her and him to come up. Anyway, I'm trying to decide whether I should put up Bundy Fee's version or Sugar Love's version. I'm still thinking about it, because though I got it in the tab waiting, I'm thinking about it. But I feel that they should not have a space on platform, because oops, they shouldn't have a space on the platform, because by giving them space, careful. By giving them space, I feel right. She's able to say all her rubbish and feel that she's done something. Right. When Fundi Fee broke down most of the conversation that they spoke about, right? Even some of the holes within the holes of what they were talking about, i.e., where they were saying that how, like she said, I think there's one part I heard, which I remember, because I might go through. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I might just put up a poll, because I want, when you're reacting to something, you want to make sure that the people that you're talking to are going to be fully listening and taking it all in to what you got to say, because hopefully my daughter will be well when I come back up, because as you hear, she's coughing. So I believe that how they shouldn't have a space. I think they've had enough space already. They had enough space already. Right, she's calling herself Blood Rena. Hi, True Master Dre. She's calling herself Blood Rena. Now, did a whole breakdown on Blood Arena. Okay. And even I went and I checked to see what this Blood Arena was about. Blood Arena is a movie which the woman called Blood Arena is a vampire. So, and Solar already said that how carbonation was part of the Luciferians, right? Right. And we all know what the Luciferians is about already, okay? So if you already made them statements there already and you've already shown sides to you already, what more do I need to what conversation do we need to have after that? You already put up you are a certain way on IG already. You was going with Janae. It wasn't even that long back, about a month or so back, I think. Right. And then whatever the reasons, right, you lot had a fight because I feel that she was actually okay. Yeah, every time I come on there, she's always coughing. It's okay, we're gonna sort that. Yeah, so 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 you had a fight, you spat on her and all sorts and all sorts and all sorts. And next thing we know, right, you're with the chief. I'm trying not to say baby mother. Woman, that's it, right? Now, she was a tyrant in the cult itself already, right? She was a tyrant already, right? She ruled the roost. And like I said, I've never liked the woman, okay? She went through hell in carbonation. She did, because you see it all on video, what she went through, right? But when it was in Puerto Rico, right, he was more with the other girls, more, I suppose, more than her. So she and the baby, she ran off into the night with the baby because the next time he was on video saying, oh, she's gone, this, that, and the other. And that's when he went in, started drinking a little more. I mean, he was drinking a lot already, but he started drinking more. And he was saying, what about all these things I done for you? I helped you with your this and I helped you with your that. And he got one of the girls to say that when she came over here, she was like this, innit? And I mean, obviously, right, they if they disagree with him, obviously, it will be another story, right? So they was saying, yeah. So he was saying to, I think, Loyal, come pull up, right, let's pull up the video. Let's pull up this video to show who she is. But she was allowed to go and come as much as possible. She was allowed to go and come back. She must have left like 5 times. Yeah, about 5 times I think I counted. Right. She went to Nola. She was with what's his name? Olmac, which Nature Boy had termed the helper. Now, in this situation here, I think it's the same thing. Solar is the servant boy once again, right? Because he said, oh, yeah, right, she's known me for this long and da. But you was the helper. You was the minion. So how are you able to come and you're doing interview like though you're so lovey-dovey, which is fake love anyway. We all know that is fake love. You have to be blind to take this shit in and to believe in yourself that how these two are all for humanity. All for humanity. I'm starting to hate that word so much. All for humanity, right? To me, the hard questions need to be answered, right? Where was you when Mama Dia died? First and foremost, let's answer that one. What happened to baby love? You gave a sort of a story, a kind of a story, right? Nature was able to take advantage of the woman that you impregnated, and you did not do nothing at all. You didn't do nothing, okay? fair enough, in cults, women are very much exploited to the max. All right, they're exploited. The men is exploited, but the women are exploited a lot. Right? So you had a chance to stand up, be a man. Ugh, see, I've seen her to come off because she's coughing too much. Right? To be a man and, you know, to stop what was going on. Even if they all weighed in on you and beat you up, you would have stood up and, you know, throw your balls around a little more, you know. And that's why I believe that how Soul, what's the name, Zoka or Jayon, did not have no respect for you on a whole. That's why she was always attracted to Nature Boy, because he slung his balls a lot. He slung his balls a lot, right? So, you know, it's over, right? Most women are attracted to the alpha male of the group, even though he was not termed out. He's not really an alpha male, really. But, you know, you stood there and you watched everything, right? And then you're watching us. Well, I don't know. I don't really react on you a lot anyway, so I don't even care. The little videos I've done on you, right? You lot all had holes in your whatever you trying to say you are doing, or whatever. You got holes in it, right? Most channel holders broke down your shit already, right? And you come on, like Fundi said, luckily you came to Sugar Love, because if that was World, it would have been a whole different story. Believe you. If that was Nosy Bitch, it would have been a whole different story. If that was somebody else, it would have been a whole different story. Because the questions you would have got, right? You two probably would have ran off, because the sad fact is that how many lives got destroyed by the so-called chief action, the cult leaders' action. And I ain't even gonna be on here long because the young one's coughing, right? The cult leaders' actions did a lot. One lady killed her mother in all of the actions, because you looked always said that how family is an attachment, right? But yet still, Solo's on here saying, "Oh yeah, right, right, right. Oh yeah, right. He wanted to have tribes and all this BS, right?" Honestly, I can't. I'm gonna have to react to it too, or put up Fundi Fee's version. However, which way you're gonna hear for yourself. For those who didn't hear the video straight, right? Then the next one, come on, Chiefess of the Earth Plane, or whatever the hell she is, Blood Rena, whatever, Blood Rena, comes on here, right? And she said, "Oh yeah, right, about the building and how she, you know, how to grow stuff and all that stuff. You didn't grow a damn thing. You didn't grow nothing. The most you lot grew was in a small cup." In them small cups when they were seedlings, and the land you was on was all rented. So how can I'm just like this year, right? I was asked, why do I talk about them? Because when they talk grass, it needs people to break down their shit, because what they're doing, they're projecting this shit as though they're doing something marvelous, that they're here for humanity. Well, let me tell you something. You're not here for my humanity, because older than you has been through schools as well, right? And most of us can break down your BS because we see right through you. Yeah. At first, when you left Velvet, I was all up there. I was like, yes, I'm glad, because you was going through it. That man, you lot was so small when you was in the bush eating beans and rice, right? Faith was underweight when she left, after she had her baby. She was so underweight. The baby was underweight that they had to make a decision to leave. That's why I show her how she looked then and how she looked now. Because to be honest with you, right, people was coming to him thinking it was an eco village, a whole utopia that they thought they were going to. Instead, it was going to hell. Now, like I said, most people, I think, like me, who was part of the conscious community, you get attracted because you want to live outside the grid. You do, but living outside the grid means coming off the laptops, coming off the certain stuff. You obviously be so busy working, cultivating, you haven't got time to be the on the matrix asking for cash apps and all sorts of shit. And these two, they're speaking, and he think he's so bloody clever. He think he's so smart. He's actually Nature Boy 2.0. That's what he is. He's Nature Boy 2.0, right? He said, and his words was, Nature Boy owes me a daughter. Why have you got this man under your roof who said that about you want a daddy for your children? Is it? If all of us thought like that, do you know the amount of predators will be in our houses with our children right now? We don't all think like that. Then you're telling people, oh, yeah, you shouldn't work, you shouldn't do this. But you're taking people's money that they work for through cash apps. So, how does that balance out? Anyways, I'm going to put up a poll because, as you can hear, the daughter's coughing a lot. And I don't want to be talking while she's coughing, right? Because it wouldn't be fair, right? So, I'm going to put up a poll, and you guys are going to choose what version you want to hear. You want to hear the Fundi Fee version, or you want to hear the Sugar Love version, okay? Because it is vital that people bust down this, right? Because world is busting down the other two on the other end. Love him, hate him. He's like Marmite, like I said. He's like Marmite. Love him, hate him. Some information, you have to listen in between the BS, right? But there is actually bits and pieces that I can say makes a lot of sense, right? They're raising money for the leader to come out of prison. That is very straightforward. We can see it straight, right? Let's be straight and upfront with this right now. They are raising money for the cult leader to come out, right? And they think they are putting wool over the public's eyes. For those who see them, see them. For those who don't. Okay? It's the same situation with the other tribe, as you saw, the one I put on earlier, right? Right? Even her painting, the painting she does, right, was similar to Maria, that one who done the one with the blood, where she painted in blood or whatever, fake blood or whatever the heck she's doing. Right? You really have to think about what is going on, right? And they might be even though they saying that they are the rebooted, there is ones following them that is very unhinged. The mental health levels is ridiculous. Okay, they all need to be somewhere, not in the public, because they are a danger to the public. At the end of the day, they're more dangerous to us than we are to them, right? One person's already killed her mother. A lady in his care passed away. His duty of care was not there, right? He told her all sorts of bullshit. She went over and he told her to stop take her tablets, her medication, which she never do, to a heart. I think it's cardio. She must have had a cardio, heart attack, something, right? Only time will tell when all the BS comes out, okay? And right about now, everything's coming to light. So his duty of care was to make sure that she should have balanced it out before weaning her off of her medication. Any health practitioner will tell you that. Even I would even use Reiki as an example. The Reiki works alongside the medical system, right? It works together. It doesn't work against it. So you can be new age or whatever. Most people who are on vegan diets, okay, most people who are on vegan diets are actually quite sick most of the time. So they have to balance out everything before they can go on a complete vegan diet. You can't just go on it straight like that. Come straight off of meat, go straight to vegetables. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. So these people are telling these people all sorts of things. Oh, I'm buying organic. Organic is expensive. Okay. We're going for a whole inflation, right? So even though I put up my little stuff, I know say everyone's going through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I don't expect people to, even if they give a little bit, it's nice. But at the same time, right, she got so much money from people, right, that how one lady spent a lot of money on Velvet. Velvet scammed the lady. Now, if you hear the story of this lady, what happened to this lady, you'll be like, wow, she scammed the lady. The lady made sure that the children had clothes and all sorts of stuff. Velvet scammed the lady out of money. She's a scammer. He's a scammer. Stop giving these people your money. That's all I can say. Stop giving them your money. They are a cult following. They're a cult. They are still active members of the cult. Right. There is an active case going on. So, like, they're telling it, which is all good and everything, but they need to go to the right authorities to tell what they got to tell. And I'm not for the pigs. I'm not for the police and all that stuff. I don't believe in that. But in this case, they are more a danger to us. Keep that in mind. They are more in danger to us than we are to them. Fundi Fee said it. She said that they are dangerous. Right about now, Velvet and Solar will say any shit right now because they're trying to cover their asses right now. Okay? So I was asked why didn't I interview certain one. I'm not interviewing these peoples or whatever on my channel here because I don't think that they should be given that graces, basically. I don't mind putting a reaction to their bullshit, but I'm not going to have them physically on here because I don't agree with any of their actions, any of them. Sun God was, oh gosh, I have to come off. Sun God was unique because he is very unique. When I saw him on one channel holder's video, I noticed how unique he was because, to be honest, when you see a man, like, I'm not saying I like feminine men because I don't. I don't. But sometimes, right, it's the expression. I like how people express for me, that the expression of their thing, what they're into. That's what I like to see, right? So I really liked how Sun God stayed. That's why I went out. I reached out to him and talked to him. Not only that, right, he's part of, Dr. York's movement as well, which I covered. So, he knows a little bit and whatever. He knows quite a lot, as much as he says he likes to listen. But these two cult members, and they are cult members. She is the queen of the dam, and he's the flipping bucktooth Joe. So why? But anyways, I guess I understand why they came up, because whatever the channel holder was saying must have been touching them a little bit. So they chose to go up and saying that they're trying to clear their name or whatever the heck they're trying to do. All right. Now, like I said, I stand on my square where them carbonation is concerned. Because I study cults, I did a how much video series on them. Cults are very dangerous. Very dangerous. Even now, cults are dangerous, right? Sexually, they're sexual predators, sexual deviants. There's ones who want power, they will kill for power. They will kill. people so they can get what they want, which is what Yahweh Ben Yahweh did. Warren Jeffs marrying underage girls. Now, listen to them, right? You must be listening to David Koresh and all them ones there. Now, like I said, I'm going to put a poll up because the baby is coughing a lot. And I'm going to do a reaction. If you want me to do a reaction, I will do a reaction on it. If you don't, because I will ask Sugar if I can use her video. If you don't, tell me. If you want me to put Fundi Fee on here, if you don't know who Fundi Fee is, Fundi Fee, Master Fundi Fee does great breakdowns on these idiots. Right? Because she does, her breakdowns are so severe. She can see through you. She makes you see right clear through, like crystal clear. They're bullshit. So, because the baby's coughing so much, I don't want to keep it on. I don't want to be talking while she's coughing. I will do the thing, the reaction, if people say yes, a different way. Okay? So, thank you for those who turned up, the ones who is up. Because early in the morning over here, I think it's night over in America right now. And I will return whatever the verdict, whatever the audience chooses. Because I'll tell you one thing, if this cult gets away with whatever, there's going to be another cult that's going to get away with shit. And we as a people don't police our shit. So you need to police the shit. Okay? You need to police the shit, whether it's on social media, off social media, whatever. Because people think the way they think is how we think. Some of us listen to classical music. We'll listen to trap music. We don't listen to this. We don't listen to that. Right? That's called education. Do you know Malcolm X sat in a prison for how many years? He read a whole dictionary from A to Z. Right? That's what he did. He learned to make his words clear. So when he talks to people, his vocabulary, and mine's ain't that perfect, is up to scratch. Okay? He was able to talk in certain places so that he can intellectually talk. Now, the ones coming up now, I don't know what's going on with them. They're all about, oh yeah, I'm a rapper, I'm a this, I'm a that. Oh, this, that. If they're not glorifying prison, they're doing something else. The cult is I'm going to say, LGBTQ cult. That's what it is. Sean or Davey Way even called it that. That's what they are. Right, Velvet have done the most. She went with Azim and the husband, Shaka, and Azim. Right? So what's his Solar is also a bit fruity too. He's fruity. Now, if someone threatens to say that they want back their child, they would do, because you took away their child and their woman, would you want them around your children? I think not. I think not. And I know they're saying, oh no, he's not going to, not dangerous. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to protect the small ones. You have to protect them. Every single day, there's something going on with the little ones. The little ones get the worst. They even started pushing baby Ellie away, right? She's been taking pictures of baby Ellie all the time. Baby Ellie and the baby. All of a sudden now, she want to push her one side. Now, next thing I'm hearing now, she's a colorist about indigenous is light-skinned and all this foolishness. She doesn't know a lot of stuff. They're not well-read. They're not book-read, book-savvy. And most of the information you can just, wringle off your tongue. You don't even have to look it up on Google or nothing. Okay? Most things. The only things you do when you're looking up certain stuff is to confirm what you already know. Okay? These people are a danger to the community. They're a danger. And as much as attractive as they look on the outside, what looks pretty on the outside is nasty in the inside. And you have to check a person's mindset. People don't do all that. They don't check their mindset. Nothing. These ones have for years have been doing the most. Been doing the most. Nature Boy was beating her and she didn't leave for a long time. Beating her, dealing with her a certain way. And she got off on that shit. You even see him on video where like Malia was the stool and he rests Velvet on top of Malia's back and he'll be doing whatever he's doing to her. What sort of craziness is, I don't know. Our community, I don't know. I say our community because anybody who does certain things is a stereotype. They're stereotype. That's what they are. You're supposed to come out of the stereotype. You're supposed to improve yourself. That's the whole idea of saying that how you're woke, you're weird, or whatever. You're not supposed to stay in the stereotype, right? You're supposed to go educate yourself and learn something so you can build. These people are on some craziness. But anyways, I'm going to put in the community tab the poll and I'm going to see what you guys say. And I'm going to take it from there because for those who don't know who these people is, a lot of people needs to see them. They need to see them. Okay. So I'm not going to prolong. I'm going to come off. Have a good day. Have a good afternoon. A good night. Wherever you're on whatever. I'm going to go later. Bye. So thank you, nosy bitch. I know she was here earlier. And Truth Master Dre. Thank you for passing through.